Oh, I love this.
Okay.
All right, stand up, you gotta put this on.
I love the scepter.
That's
The
queen.
queen.
Oh, I got a superwoman.
Super lady.
Okay.
I'm sure y'all didn't have anything to do.
No.
Just Nancy,
Nancy.
right?
Yeah, that's it. And the commissioner.
Okay, thank you so much.
You just look here.
Myself.
Get back on your throne.
Your throne.
Okay.
And you have to hold it the entire time. Upright. Upright, please.
Okay, so I want y'all to know that I have known Gayle for over 35 years, I believe. Sig and I have been married for 39 and a half, and I met her at St. Andrew's Presbyterian when we first moved to Raleigh. We were in this young adult Sunday school class. Well, we raised out of that. But Gayle has always had a heart for helping others, serving others, going out of her way to be whatever anybody needed.
Oh, you're so sweet.
It's true, Gayle. And so we wanted to honor Gayle tonight because you all know how much she does for us every single week.
Yes.
She calls all of our clients. She calls and calls and calls. Now you just don't get these families on the phone the first time you call. You have to make sure they're still where they were last week, you know, and we have to make sure that they still want the food. And we ran out of perishable boxes, so now we're shopping. She set all of that up. And she's this wonderful go-between with Reach and Passage Home, and if we need something, she gets it done. She gets it done. And so when I first started with Gayle with Motel Connect, she would go to Food Lions and she would talk to the managers, and they would give her all the leftover fruit and vegetables, and she would put them in her car. And then she went to 3 or 4 Food Lions. And then she would go to these hotels where we knew the homeless were living, and she would make friends with all the managers. And she would go in and give them these bags of fruits and vegetables and say, please give these to the families. And they were thrilled. They were just thrilled that Gayle would come and do that for these families, because these managers have a heart for these people as well. So when I and Penny became chairs, co-chairs of Health and Wellness, we had to have a project because our president said to us, I want you to help with food insecurity and homelessness. So who comes to mind for me was my very, very good friend Gayle. So we got together with Gayle and we figured out that we were going to be her hands and feet. And so this thing just kind of grew and blossomed. And, you know, Reach has helped as well, you know, getting us the skillets to give everybody for Christmas. And the Women's Club bought all the utensils. I remember at the board meeting I was passing my hat and we got all the money to buy the utensils for the electric skillets. And even the ones that couldn't have them because they weren't supposed to have any electrical appliances, like Jamie at the Raleigh Inn, Gayle would go back after hours and she gave her one, you know.
She can use it now.
Because,
Don't tell anybody.
anyway, so, and Gayle can do anything on her computer. She can do anything on her phone. I mean, she can look up anything. So, Gayle, we have something special that we want to read to you, and I'm going to let Penny do it. Because we love you so much and wanted you to have some special extra recognition.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, that was great. Thank you so much. Didn't know it. That's a number of years. I need to go up there. Yeah. Okay. So you can't open it up yet until I finish reading. Okay. So this is for you.
Oh,
All right.
thank you so much.
Just hold on to that. And so, because of what she has done, and for our love for not only this woman, but for the things that she has done in our communities, we decided to actually do an honorarium to her. Now, you may have heard of the Tribal Business Journal, which is a local journal for businesses. And each year they have an award ceremony known as Healthcare Heroes, all right, for the Healthcare Heroes Award. So I will say that we did make a submission on your behalf, all right? We did not receive your award, but we did receive your award because we still have you. No, truly, and because of what you have done, your love, your support to the community means so much. And we felt that it was on behalf of the board of directors that all did approve and say, yes, we did honor you. And so I would like to read to all of you our submission to what we said on your behalf, if I may.
Thank you.
The Triangle Business Journal, Healthcare Hero Award Submission. The Women's Club of Raleigh for the Health and Wellness Committee, Gayle Blackerby for Motel Connect. It is because of our established relationship and recognizing the innovation, dedication, and compassion to our local healthcare community and the impact made by the Motel Connect community, the program listed by Gayle Blackerby, the Health and Wellness CSP, which stands for Community Service Project, Women's Club terms, on behalf of the Women's Club of Raleigh, was very happy to nominate Gayle Blackerby to this year's slate of the Tribal Business Journal's 20th Annual Healthcare Heroes Award Program. Under the category of community outreach, the honoree is recognized as an individual or an organization for the development of a program that improves access to the quality of a medical or a social service in an underserved area, impacting or fulfilling a need otherwise not met in the community. Nancy Hutchinson and Penny Lauricella, representing the Women's Club of Raleigh, were honored in making this nomination on your behalf.
That's so sweet.
Gayle Blackerby, this lady right here, a woman with a heart for finding solutions to feed homeless families, led the charge for the Motel Connect Food Insecurity Initiative. The program begins with REACH. REACH stands for Resilience, Empowerment, Access for Children Experiencing Homelessness. Imagine living in a motel room with your parents and calling that your home. That's exactly what 1,600 children call home in Wake County alone. Some of these children are infants to preschool age and do not get counted in the school system as being known as being homeless. Presently, there are approximately 5,000 with an asterisk plus homeless school-age children that are identified as being homeless. They only look at the cooking facilities in their very small room. So just think about a microwave and a very small refrigerator in their motel room. When school is in session, the school-age children qualify for free and reduced lunches for both breakfast and lunch. Many of the parents are unemployed or underemployed, now due to COVID-19 pandemic or because of reasons unknown. They struggle to keep the motel room that they have for their family, trying to access the services they need to help their family, and truly being mindful. And truly this is mind-boggling and very confusing for any one of us. This is where REACH comes into play. It is a program under Passage Home. Here, the best outcome is to help get families connected with services they need to transition into hopefully permanent housing, along with receiving the services they need to keep their family together and also healthy. The isolation of motel living, in addition to food insecurity, frequently results in adverse impacts on a child's brain and their development. REACH case managers specifically focus on these families and connect them to resources as expeditiously, I've had a glass of wine, as possible in attempts to mitigate the impact of traumatic stresses for not only for the children but also for the families alone. There are various governmental entities that help keep these families housed and fed during the pandemic, but there is still a great need that we see day to day. And Gayle has recognized that for these very struggling families that we have right here in our backyard, known as Wake County. Food insecurity is a big problem for them, which started as a mere thought or as a what if, from Gayle's point of view, has become a thriving program founded by our very own Gayle Blackerby, known as Motel Connect.
Thank you so much.
I'm not finished
Oh.
yet. I heard a lot. The Motel Connect program delivers weekly food boxes to 6 to 10 motels, mainly in the Raleigh metropolitan area. Each family delivery consists of 1 box of fruits and vegetables and 1 box of non-perishable goods prepared by the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. In the continuum of this program, the Women's Club of Raleigh has had teams, here we all are today, ladies and gentlemen, volunteers which pick up the food items from the food bank where their cars are then loaded. The teams start their journey in delivering foods to the motels. The Motel Connect program and the volunteers provide another significant layer of protection to these children with provisions of nutritious foods, snacks, and all of this with efforts to continue to the building of resiliency and promoting healthy childhood development. Gayle has unselfishly led this outstanding community outreach initiative, which serves countless families, touting an average delivery of over 475 boxes of food each month. Thank you for that. There has been a tremendous impact of what Motel Connect has done for us, crossing many bridges and the accomplishments of bringing different organizations together for a successful common cause and providing opportunities for awareness and advancement in the vital areas of nutrition, disease prevention, physical and emotional care. Ms. Blackerby, our very own Gayle, not only engages in homeless families, but also in the bridging of other community partners. The Hotel to Housing Project, with the assistance of the Wake County CARES Act, provided funding to rent a recently closed hotel. The county began to work with Link Community Partners to run the hotel for 160 rooms occupied by 60% of men and 40% of women who are homeless. Ms. Blackerby and a team of managers and volunteers were very successful in providing 24/7 care for on-site services and case management to formerly homeless individuals, including 3 meals a day, coordination of on-site resources, to assist the residents to move from homelessness to stabilize and permanently house these individuals and their families. Donations of clothing items, toiletries, books, games from churches, we all know about this, as well as the Women's Club of Raleigh, civic and community organizations made this temporary home one to remember for their residents. What started out as an individual and very personal project, the work of Motel Connect caught the eye of the Women's Club of Raleigh, whose current community impact program included both nurturing those who are hungry and homeless in our club, as well as within our community here in Wake County during the crisis of the 2020 pandemic. Throughout the club's 2-year project, and we're now on year 2, Motel Connect has proven to add and to change the local food system and to support others who provide direct access and care to our homeless in our communities. From a personal mission to Raleigh impact, we are very happy to nominate and submit Gayle Blackerby's name on behalf of the Women's Club of Raleigh, who was an artist, a teacher, a volunteer with tremendous heart, as being our healthcare hero. Respectfully submitted, Nancy Hutchinson. Give me a little joke. I do not have waterproof mascara. But what you do, it truly has and does make a difference. Not only just for myself, or just writing a few words, but from all those that are here and that are not here with us today. And you have our back. We have your back tremendously, as well as for the countless others who cannot say thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
And
This
we
is
do,
so
thank you
sweet.
so much.
Thank
And
you.
what I read, you have there.
Oh,
You're
thank you
very
so
happy.
much. Thank you. That's so special.
And I keep this up.
Oh.